Today we'll be looking at the top 10 female one-hit wonder songs of the 1980s. The 80s gave us some of the most iconic music ever, and even though these ladies may have only had one major hit, those songs defined an era. So grab your leg warmers and let's dive right in.
I look at you, I really will be waiting.
I think it's 'cause I'm clumsy. I try not to talk too loud.
All right, let's start off with a bit of a curveball. Suzanne Vega isn't technically a one-hit wonder, but her 1987 song, Luca, was such a standout hit that we had to include it.
Just don't ask me what it was. Just don't.
Released in April 1987, Luca is a haunting acoustic track about child abuse, told from the perspective of a young boy.
I live upstairs from you. Yes, I think you've seen me.
It was groundbreaking for its time. Serious themes like this weren't usually addressed in pop music. Vega's storytelling ability and simple, yet evocative arrangement made Luca unforgettable. And while she's had other hits, this one remains her signature song.
My name is Luca. I live on the
midnight moon was drifting through the lazy.
At number 9, we've got Slow Hand by the Pointer Sisters, released in May 1981.
Oh, in a heated rush, I want somebody to...
This sultry, country-tinged ballad showcased the trio's versatility outside their usual upbeat pop-funk sound.
Ooh, we got the time. 'Cause I got...
Written by Michael Clark and John Bettis, the song's laid-back vibe struck a chord with listeners, earning them a top 10 spot on the charts.
with the slow hand. Ooh, love.
Fun fact, the title Slow Hand was inspired by, you guessed it, the phrase a slow hand in romance. It's all about taking things slow, and boy, does this song nail the vibe.
I want a lover with an easy touch. I want...
Her hands are never cold. She's got that.
Next up, it's Bette Davis Eyes by Kim Carnes, a mega hit from April 1981.
And she'll tease you. She'll unease you. All the bad.
This track spent 9 weeks at number 1 on the Billboard charts. Written by Donna Weiss and Jackie DeShannon, the song originally had a jazzy vibe but was reimagined by Carnes with a raspy, synth-heavy sound that defined 80s pop.
Knows just what it takes to make a problem.
And yes, Bette Davis herself loved the tribute and even wrote to Carnes to thank her. Talk about a classy move.
Please, yeah. She's precocious and she knows. In a little toy shop, buy a bag of balloons with the money we've got.
Now, at number 7, we've got the German powerhouse Nena with 99 Luftballons, released in 1983.
99 red balloons floating in the summer.
This anti-war anthem, about balloons triggering an accidental war, resonated with listeners worldwide, even in its German language version. Interestingly, the English version, 99 Red Balloons, didn't quite capture the magic of the original. Still, Nena's bold vocals and a catchy beat made this an unforgettable classic. Coming in at number 6 is Sheena Easton with Morning Train 9 to 5, released in February 1981.
Seems to last forever, and time goes slowly by.
Sheena won a Grammy for Best New Artist thanks to this song, which details the daily grind of waiting for a loved one to come home from work.
We make love, and it seems a time. We take...
Fun fact, the song was renamed in the US to avoid confusion with Dolly Parton's hit 9 to 5. Honestly, this song is pure 80s gold with its bubbly melody and relatable lyrics.
works from 9 to 5 and then...
All right, before we get to the number 5 spot, let me just say, I see more than 90% of you watching aren't subscribed yet. If you're enjoying this nostalgic trip through the 80s, take a minute to hit that subscribe button and give this video a like. It really helps out. Also, do you have a favorite female singer from the 80s? Let me know in the comments below. And hey, if you think some of these singers don't belong on the list, tell me who you would pick instead. Halfway there with Laura Branigan's Self-Control, released in April 1984. This dark and hypnotic dance track was actually a cover of an Italian song by Rav, but Laura's powerful vocals and intense delivery made it unforgettable. The music video, full of shadowy, mysterious imagery, was so edgy, it got banned in some places. Branagan may have had other hits, but this one remains her standout moment.
Every now and then I get a little.
At number 4, we have Bonnie Tyler's Total Eclipse of the Heart, released in February 1983.
Every now and then I get a little bit nervous.
Written by the legendary Jim Steinman, this theatrical power ballad became an instant classic, showcasing Bonnie's raspy and emotive vocals.
The love is like a shadow on me all of the time.
The song's dramatic lyrics and sweeping orchestration took it straight to the top of the charts worldwide. An interesting fact, Steinman described the song as a vampire love story, which totally makes sense when you hear those haunting melodies.
And I need you now tonight. And I need you. Mississippi, in the middle of a dry spell.
Coming in hot at number 3, we've got Alannah Myles with Black Velvet, released in December 1989.
Setting like molasses in the sky.
This bluesy tribute to Elvis Presley became an instant classic. Written by Christopher Ward and David Tyson, the song was inspired by a trip Ward took to Graceland. Alannah's smoky vocals bring the nostalgia and passion to life. No wonder this song dominated the charts. In the number 2 spot, we've got Shannon with Let the Music Play, released in October 1983. This track is considered one of the first freestyle hits, blending Latin beats with synth-driven 80s grooves. Shannon's voice, smooth but commanding, helped pave the way for freestyle's rise in the late 80s. And let's be honest, once you hear that beat, it's stuck in your head for days. And finally, at number 1, it's Martika with Toy Soldiers, released in May 1988.
It's true, I did extend the invitation.
This haunting ballad about addiction hit number 1 on the Billboard Hot 100. Martika actually wrote the song herself, inspired by friends struggling with substance abuse. It's heartfelt, it's raw, and it's beautifully arranged. Plus, that children's choir chills every time. There you have it, our list of the top 10 female one-hit wonder songs of the 80s. These ladies were amazing and defined an era of great melodies and songs. Whether or not they only had one hit, they still left an impact on music that continues to resonate today.
Ease you, she'll unease you.